Hey everyone, Mike McNeil again with Alcorn Music Studios. You might have seen in one of my other videos we did a rock beat and then we did a 16th note fill around the kit using the snare drum and 3 of your toms. Typically it might be like a one mounted tom, a second mounted tom, and like a floor tom. And so we did 4 on each drum using 16th notes, which works out because that's 16 notes and 16th notes. We're going to do like a shuffle groove, which you might also have seen in one of my other videos. And then we're going to play a similar kind of fill, but we're going to use triplets. So there's 3 notes per beat. And we're going to kind of do a similar thing. We're going to do 3 notes on each of these drums. 3 on the snare and 3 on each of these toms. So you'll notice though that each time you switch drums, it's going to be at the opposite hand that starts, because we have an odd number of notes per drum. Whereas with the 16th note fill, you had an even number of 4 notes per drum. So every time you switched drums, it was always the same hand starting on the next drum. So just work this out on your own before you play the groove, and just practice playing 3 notes on each drum. And it's important there's no break between the groups of 3. They'll be all at the same speed, like this. And you could count them 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. That kind of helps because the rhythms are actually called triplets. There's lots of ways to count rhythms, but that's a good way to do this one. Okay, so now I'm going to play the whole thing in context so you can hear what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once you finish the fill, try to go back into your groove. So you might notice when you come off the second tom, you might have to be a little bit careful about how the first hand that's going to play the last tom comes in. It might have to kind of scoot underneath the other hand, depending on how your kit's set up. So yeah, I play 3 bars of the shuffle groove, and then I play that fill for 1 bar, and that gives me an even 4-bar phrase. So hope that helps you out with a little bit of a triplet fill to go with your shuffle groove. Thanks.